If you've only ever driven a Kia Picanto all your life, and then you suddenly get gifted a Ferrari SF90 Spider, you surely need a few driving lessons before hitting the road with your new beast. It is the same for every other thing your system is not previously used to. The precision needed is sharper, and the power responds instantly. So one wrong move at high speed doesn't forgive you. Breakthroughs work the same way. They are literally transformation points that come with new blessings, and you need to meet the requirements for better handling. So right before the blessings hit, you're naturally pushed into a phase of restructuring, just so you can be able to handle the blessings. Sometimes we get breakthrough signals in dreams and other very subtle ways, way before they even start. But a lot of us usually spend our whole lives with the perception that God doesn't really talk to us, while in reality, He does way more than we think. We are just too distracted in this modern society to understand and hear Him. You have to clean your ears and habit to understand the true voice and sharpen your spirit of discernment. Breakthrough seasons don't often feel exciting or victorious. In fact, it often feels like everything is breaking down. If your life suddenly feels strangely heavy right now, and you feel restless and disconnected, or oddly dissatisfied with things that used to excite you, then I have some things to tell you. Because these are signs, very specific signs that show up right before a major breakthrough. And if you don't understand them, you'll either quit or sabotage that very moment you've been waiting for. Discomfort with old self. One of the first signs of a breakthrough season is sudden discomfort with your old self. Your old identity starts to feel tight. Certain conversations, routines, relationships, even entertainment you used to tolerate suddenly feel draining. You no longer want to see yourself participating in certain non-beneficial activities. Psychologically, this aligns with what researchers call identity dissonance. When your internal growth outpaces your external life, tension appears. You're slowly outgrowing a version of yourself, but the growth hasn't manifested physically yet. That is just the reality. If you still fit perfectly into your old life and feel happy about it, you wouldn't need a breakthrough in the first place. Sudden blockage. Another sign that a breakthrough is imminent is when progress suddenly feels delayed. You're still putting in the work, maybe even stressed more than ever. You're showing up as usual, but results suddenly feel stalled. This is something neuroscientists observe before skill leaps. It is called a plateau phase. Right before that exponential growth, the brain is restructuring. Connections are forming beneath the surface before they become visible. A bamboo grows underground for years before shooting up rapidly. So the rapid growth you see on the surface took years of preparation underneath the soil. Breakthrough phases often look like this. After years of pushing the grind underneath, the growth comes rapidly that people start questioning how you did it so fast. But right before this phase of rapid growth, there's always a silence that tempts you to quit. What you do during this phase determines how fast you launch yourself safely into the actual breakthrough. So next time it feels like everyone else is just kicking it and achieving everything there is to achieve, just chill and relax. For all the things you've worked hard and toiled for all this while, you will receive the rewards right before the eyes of everyone. Sudden isolation. Before many breakthroughs, one common thing that people experience is a season of isolation. Historically, this shows up in the lives of artists, athletes, thinkers, and even entrepreneurs. It's literally a point of focus. In your case, it is a period of separation and not necessarily loneliness. You may notice fewer calls and less social energy. It feels like you just slowly faded off to the background in a lot of people's minds, and you also have that urge to let things be because you suddenly have a stronger desire to be alone too. Solitude rewires focus, so when the noise fades, clarity naturally rises. It's basically preparation. How to utilize this season? Most people ruin or delay the progression of breakthrough seasons by rushing, trying to fix these natural reactions and also comparing themselves to others. It doesn't have to be about what others think or do. Do what is right and get your blessings first. When you feel drained in this phase of your life, channel that energy into fundamental things like proper sleep, skill practice, fitness and health, and any other hobby that interests you. You also have to protect your environment. Who you listen to matters more than ever right now. Stop explaining your vision to everyone and let the results speak later. When the breakthrough eventually lands, you'll realize it was shaping you the entire time. See you at the top, kings and queens.